Okay, I'm gonna call this meeting to order at 6:02. Roll call? Here.
Here.
Here. Here. Can I get somebody to approve the agenda as presented?
I move that we approve the agenda as shown.
I second.
All those in favor? 4-0. Approval of the minutes?
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second?
Second.
Bobby seconded that. All in favor? 4-0. Our first guest speaker is probably going to be coming in here on two wheels because I just texted, said, where are you at? It's Tammy Yost. She is trying to ask for her RV permit extension. Due to the rain and all the flooding that's been going on, they haven't been able to start dirt work, but they actually started that this week. So she's just coming to ask for another 3 months extension, and we'll probably need another one after that, but they started the dirt work. So any objections to that?
No.
No.
Okay, so we're going to grant that RV extension for Tammy Yost.
I move that we grant the RV extension to Tammy Yost.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor? 4-0. Old business, grant resolution. Carrie, can you talk to us about that?
This is just for Wendy to learn it and continue on to pursue that grant.
Okay, I'll need a motion.
I just need to read the first part.
Okay, you're right.
We got a copy
A
of it.
resolution ordinance of the council of the city of Granby concerning acceptance and compliance with various requirements to obtain financial assistance from the United States of America acting through the United States Department of Agricultural Rural Development.
This is a second reading. Or it's been posted for 10 days.
Yes.
I move to accept the grant resolution on the second and final reading by number and title only.
I'll second.
All those in favor? 4-0. Tammy, we just missed you. Is there anything you'd like to add to the extension of your?
No, just that we got road around the also there, so.
Okay, so the council has agreed to give you another 3-month extension on your RV permit.
Thank you. It may be just a little bit longer, but I'll talk to you about that later.
Okay, thank
Already
you.
tried to get us to deny it, but
She
Yeah,
said
it was
we'll
three- it was
kick
3
her
to 1.
out.
No way, she'd be moving into my house.
You have a pool.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, old business is done. Moving on to new business. Bills to pay and balances on hand.
Just one question. Powell Car Repair, what is that about?
The what?
The Powell Car Repair?
Oh, I was wondering that too.
CMB? They took care of that?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Our utility got back into it on the mod.
Okay. Just
And
curious.
They turned it in, the insurance is, that's what it was
Okay.
happening. Yeah, 4 months ago, I think now got to get it fixed.
Right, thank you. That was one question I had.
Hey, the playground equipment is on here. Jim, do you have any kind of date that we could start putting that equipment in place at the ballpark?
We're about caught up, so no, I don't have a set date, but
Okay.
The mowing's taking a lot of time, I feel like.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I just don't want it to fall off our radar. I want to make sure.
mowing
You want it out of your shop too.
I think the moment will slow down.
Let's hope. Any other issues with bills to pay or balances on hand?
I move to approve the bills to pay and balances on hand.
I'll second that.
All those in favor? 4-0. Department head reports. Does anybody have anything to say about your reports you've turned in? You've been busy mowing?
Going and last month was, the move down, the move down here and,
Right, they did. We appreciate that too. Thank you so much. Are we under any kind of burn ban yet? No. Okay, so our fireworks should be a good to go? Okay. Chief, Trevor, do you have anything?
Nope, everything on track, going good.
Okay. Any officers to hire yet?
We will do budget negotiations, see what I can do with that.
Okay, try your hardest. Anything about department head reports anybody has?
What,
Yeah.
what does 6 dogs in foster care mean? Is that any cost to us, or that's just people coming down there and watching the dogs?
That is, she's got families that will foster the dogs instead of them staying in our pound, in our,
On the families?
yeah,
Didn't she have some pups that they've had fostered out to keep them out of house?
yeah.
That's a lot of dogs.
If we have no more questions, I'll take a motion.
I move that we approve department head reports.
Thank you. So it's-
I second it.
Bobby has made the motion. Dusty has seconded that. All in favor? 4-0. Carrie, will you read that new resolution for the fireworks, please?
Whereas the city of Granby will allow fireworks to be sold between June 20th, 2025 until July 10th, 2024. The hours of operation as follows: June 20th to June 22nd, 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. June 23rd to June 27th, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. June 28th through June 29th, 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. June 30th through July 1st, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. July 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. July 5th through July 10th, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Whereas the city of Granby will allow citizens to shoot fireworks from July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. June 28th and 29th, and July 4th, 5th, and 6th from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. Now therefore be it resolved that the Granby Board of Aldermen of the city of Granby as follows. This resolution is in conjunction with Article 14, fireworks section 210.740 and 210.740 for the year 2024 only.
Do you want to poll us?
No, I'd like to have some discussion
Okay.
first. When we first got our packets, it was showing that we're going to start the 23rd, letting them shoot off fireworks. If we start the 23rd, that gives 2 weeks for them to shoot off fireworks, which is beneficial to not only the citizens wanting to shoot the fireworks off, but the businesses selling the fireworks. So if we would go for the 23rd, Sunday through Thursday, the 30th on Sunday, July the 1st and 2nd, a Monday and Tuesday from 9 to 9. That would get them wrapped up before, hopefully, people are getting in bed, getting ready to go up to work the next morning. And then on June the 28th and 29th, Friday and Saturday, and then July the 3rd through the 6th, which is a Wednesday through Saturday. 3rd, people will be off on the 4th, for the 4th, from 9 to 12. That'll give 2 full weeks of shooting off fireworks and hopefully would appease a lot of people. I mean, they're gonna be able to be in bed by 9 o'clock if they cut off. Another thing is, putting in here that there will be no fireworks on city property. We don't want fireworks down at the park when we're trying to have our old mining town days. That could cause some problems. How does everybody feel about that?
Oh. That's That's what we're doing.
Well, I was here when Lana was rewriting this because there was some other mistakes on that original. And, we did talk about the 23rd and 24th. I think that's the weekend before the,
Yes. It's a Sunday and a Monday. It'd be Sunday's the 23rd through the 27th, which is a Thursday.
because I suggested June 21st and 22nd, which is a Friday and a Saturday evening that they can shoot them off, and not the Sunday, at least, especially till midnight, because people will be getting up to go to work on the Monday morning.
I don't have any problems on any Friday and Saturday. I mean, even that. It's just that anywhere from Sunday through Thursday, I know back when before we were retired, that was hard because people would be shooting off fireworks late at night. And it's not only the fireworks going off, but it's all the animals. They get scared.
For
and
sure.
They go to barking and they race.
Or getting loose, and then,
Yeah, and that causes problems. But, really, with 2 weeks, it's kind of a win-win. People get 2 weeks to celebrate. Businesses get to sell longer. I mean, if
I'm
they're
okay with making the amendment to add June 21st and 22nd.
Okay,
Doesn't even
Anybody,
get dark till after 9 though. Just saying.
right. That's true,
I meant to shoot off till midnight.
until 9. So, are you wanting to go from the 21st through the 6th? Is that what you're talking? Add 2 more days into what I just
No, no,
said?
no. Because she's got some days that they have to stop before 9 o'clock. But that's letting your kids out doing the fun stuff, the little kid stuff, but
Right.
Was it just arbitrary, when you were talking to her, the days, or was there a reason?
just to give them, because the date that they can start selling for the state of Missouri is the 20th, so if they go purchase and know that they can start shooting them off that afternoon, that evening, that weekend, I wouldn't mind adding that weekend into it.
I agree.
Well,
And there's no problem with you guys, fire and police?
They like the fireworks too.
We're gonna put it on your back, so you guys mind? Do you
You're
get
gonna
many,
get a call
do we
about
get many calls during that? Probably a lot of nuisance calls, correct?
You're gonna get them regardless. You're gonna get those calls just because some people
But if
don't
we
like
have
them.
this in an ordinance, he can
Yeah.
say, you were
Yeah.
told not to X, Y, Z, and then. So how would you like to amend this, Bobby?
Oh, my personal feelings are, we'll let them shoot off from June the 23rd through July the 6th, but have windows when they can, Sunday through Monday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then.
You mean Sunday through Thursday?
Yeah, Sunday through Thursday, I'm sorry, on the 23rd through the 27th.
I agree.
On the 30th, which is a Sunday, 9 to 9. July the 2nd, which is a Monday and a Tuesday, 9 to 9. And then June the 28th and 29th, that's Friday and Saturday, 9 to 12. And July the 3rd through the 6th, which is a Wednesday through Saturday, from 9 to 12. And then on Sunday night, we'll have the big fireworks display.
Well, the
at
4th,
park.
5th, and 6th, they should be able to do it till midnight, because that's the holiday.
Exactly,
And that's what's here.
right.
But
And
you just
after-
said the 1st through the 6th,
No.
so.
The 1st through the 2nd, a Monday and Tuesday, 9 to 9. And then the 3rd through the 6th. The 3rd, people are gonna be off the next day for the 4th, anyway, for the holiday. So that would give them until midnight to shoot off on the 3rd also.
That's just one more night that Trevor has to stay awake. What are your thoughts on that?
Yes, that's the only thing that we're gonna get into is if you put timeframes on it, however you want to, you're gonna get the complaints after
Yeah.
9 anyway, probably.
Yeah, what's that number I need to call?
No, it's gonna be something, we'll do it, it's not a problem, we'll go around and they'll shut it down and stuff like that, you're gonna have them from time to time here.
Well, because once we get this resolution, City Hall will post it on the social media pages, and on our Facebook, so we will have that in writing, and people should be able to adhere to that.
Now, am I wrong to say that if they start selling them on the 20th, they're gonna start shooting them on the 20th anyway?
We're going to.
So I don't
Blow
know
them
why we
fingers right
don't
off.
just make, like you were saying, for that
I
weekend
agree.
prior.
Yeah, I agree.
If they're gonna buy them on the 20th, they're gonna shoot them on the 20th,
Yeah.
and there ain't nothing we can do about it.
And you're gonna get more calls.
Well, and it's a weekend, so just go ahead and, we could go ahead and add the 20, add that to it.
So specifically, write it out so Carrie can get it in.
Okay. What day is the 20th?
June 20th is a Thursday.
A Thursday. So let's do June 20th, 9 to 9. And then go the 21st and the 22nd, 9 to 12. Will that work? And then, are you following, Carrie?
So basically, we could adopt the hours of operation to sell as our hours
Yeah.
to light them off.
Perfect, except for, yeah.
So can we change June the 20th to June the 21st? Do you think? If you want to, if you
It
don't
already
wanna
says
go-
June 20th here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just go through that.
Because the top section of this resolution is the hours that they can sell.
Right.
So it's kind of what we're mimicking.
That's another
Except for the
thing.
July 10th.
That's something else that I kind of have a question on. We're regulating the hours that the business is going to be open. Why can we not?
That's a state regulation. That's not ours.
Oh, that is
That's
state,
state
9 to 9 is
regulation.
state? Okay.
Yes.
All right, well, that explains that then.
So I think we're going to change the resolution to adopt the hours of sales as the hours that we can have our citizens light them off.
It goes through July 10th, though. Is that fine with you guys? So-
Probably not.
But we, yeah,
So we would just change
July
that to
6th will be the
the
last
6th.
day.
6th.
I just devil's advocate, so somebody buys fireworks on Thursday, 9 o'clock, they can shoot off till Friday morning.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
If you're making the hours of fireworks, you shut off the same hours as the fireworks day. And I go to Starbucks at 9 o'clock on Thursday night, and cannot shoot that firework off until the next day.
Correct. Or they get a visit from Trevor.
That's probably,
no, to the 6th.
Six.
We're going to
We'll change-
change the,
we're gonna
the
change
last
that one.
day. This is in within city limits as well. It's not, I mean, we can't, county can deal with the other people. But within city limits, around in neighborhoods, July the 6th will be the cutoff date to be doing fireworks in city limits. Carrie, are you caught up with us?
The only other one that was different than what you talked about was the second. You said the second, it's got on here selling them till midnight, but that was a weekday, and you guys want to stay away
I'd
from
prefer
weekdays?
to move it to 9.
Okay.
Because people's going to be getting up to go
So
to work
just,
on the 3rd.
so just the third,
So where it says June 30th through July 1st, move it to July 2nd. Carrie, you got that?
and then the next line would be third and fourth.
Yeah.
And then more people who care about
Okay. Take a motion. I'll take a motion to accept the amended resolution.
I make a motion to accept the amended resolution on the hours for fireworks.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor? 4-0. Okay, moving on. Discussion about the adopting private roads. Jim, would you want to start this conversation?
Well, we just got, a new housing, small housing addition in Sinclair, and the lenders are wanting, maintenance agreement from the city, show that in order to lend money, close on the loan.
Okay.
It's just a little street, only about 150 feet long. It should be four different, at least four different homeowners on it, so it's not one, not benefiting one single person, one person.
So as the city is building and acquiring new homes, we're just extending the street maintenance. Is that all we're trying to get done here? Mark, do you have anything to say about this?
It's a VA loan, the VA won't accept anything less, and that they won't have not been raising some people
Okay, so we have a veteran that's trying to get a loan to build a home in our house, in our town, and part of the stipulation is to have maintenance on the road that house is built on. I don't have a problem with that.
My question is the road going to be brought up to the terms of maintenance? Is it going to, we're just gonna take over the maintenance? Is it going to be brought up to the standard of that?
Just gonna be taken over, it's gonna be like it's a gravel road.
Okay.
I will be putting more gravel on it because the country trucks and the country trucks and buildings houses, material trucks and stuff is pushed it down, so I got to reroute the road.
Is concrete, or is the rock considered maintenance? Or does it have to be chip sealed?
No, the rock, all the work is started that way.
And the VA loan will accept that? Okay. So we need a motion that our city limits, our streets, that street in particular,
Yeah, Hollow Lane.
Hollow Lane, will be maintained by the city of Granby.
We're just gonna do the one road, right? We're not gonna
Yes.
leave it a blanket statement?
Correct.
for all the ones.
As needed.
So just to make sure, and just to get it on the record, you're gonna repair the street though when you're done building these houses for any damage done to it? So after your
After the build is
construction and
completed.
repair is done, then
Then
we
we
take over maintenance?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wait so they don't get dirt on top of the road.
Okay.
So can we get that written into the minutes? What is it?
When she makes the motion. You want to make the motion?
Sure. Make a motion for the city of Granby to take over maintenance of Hollow Lane after the construction build has been completed.
I'll second.
All those in favor? 4-0.
Just whoever.
So that means you got to name the road, right? It's kind of in a hollow, so
I like the name.
I like the name.
Victor, is this next item yours? Sewer purchase request?
Oh, he's coming up.
When we did our open house.
Yes, it was, a motor.
Clown.
25 horsepower motor we're having rebuilt at Controls and Motor in Joplin. And it was $2,800 to have rewound and bearings put in it.
Is this a motor that's going into service right now, or is it on there in case we need it?
Yeah, it's out of service, so we need to get it put back in.
Okay. A motion?
Go ahead.
I move that we approve the sewer purchase request to rebuild a motor for $2,800.
A second.
All those in favor? 4-0. Thank you, Victor. Golf cart purchase?
The Parks and Rec would like to purchase a golf cart. We found one used. The lady had originally wanted 5,000, but she said she would take 3. We will be using it for Old Mining Town Days, pretty much anything, any events, so that we can travel back and forth easily, taking out trashes and things like that. So that's what that's about.
We also would like to use it at the ballpark when we have games, because there's no concession at the T-ball field. And we've had some of our concession workers actually walk down there with stuff, so if we could put some items on a cart, maybe increase our sales down there as well. Plus, there's a lot of maintenance that needs to be done down there. There's a gentleman that is taking care of our fields right now, and he's using his personal equipment. We are reimbursing his gas, but he's using his personal equipment to take care of everything at the ball field. So I feel like this cart would be a benefit to the parks tremendously. And while it's not in use, it will be parked here in the garage between the police department and City Hall, so.
Oh,
Any
it's a-
questions?
I already ordered the light.
I make a motion that we approve the purchase of the golf cart for Parks and Rec
In the amount of 3,000.
in the amount of $3,000.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor? 4-0. Do we have any
Yeah.
public comments tonight? Is there any,
Hey, Tammy, is there any public comments on their paper over there? Nope. Sorry. Putting you to work.
all right, what time is it?
6:28.
Adjourn at 6:29.
I move that we adjourn at 6:29.
There we
I'll
go.
second that.
All those in favor? Have a good evening, everybody. Thanks for coming out.
Pickleball party.
Got one playing right now.
Yeah.
I got you the money.